I'm slumped on a wobbly stool in a swelteringly unbearable motel room on the outskirts of Los Angeles. The kind of place where the air smells like stale cigarette smoke. The carpet is stained with God knows what, and the only sound is the buzz of a neon sign outside, flickering like my shattered dreams, casting a sickly green glow through the torn curtains. My name's Ava, I'm 26, and just a few months ago, I thought I was living the life I'd always wanted. A boyfriend I loved named Tyler, a best friend I trusted named Maya, a job as a barista at a trendy coffee shop in Venice Beach, and a tiny apartment with a window that caught the California sunset, its golden light spilling over my camera gear, my passion for photography, a spark I thought would never die. I'd spend my days pulling espresso shots, my nights curled up with Tyler, and my weekends chasing the perfect shot with Maya by my side, the ocean breeze in our hair, our laughter a melody I thought would last forever. But I lost it all because of one naive decision, one devastating betrayal, one moment that turned my world upside down. Now I'm broke, alone, and plotting revenge against the two people I trusted most, their faces burned into my memory, their actions a wound I can't heal. I met Tyler a year ago at the coffee shop where I worked, a bustling spot with surfboards on the walls, indie music in the air, and the constant hum of conversation. I was 25, wearing my apron, my auburn hair tied back, my smile tired but genuine as I handed out lattes, my dreams of photography tucked away in my camera bag under the counter. Tyler was 26, a salesman at a nearby auto dealership, with a charming grin and warm brown eyes, his polo shirt crisp, his confidence easy, his flirtation effortless. He ordered a black coffee, his voice smooth as he said, "You look like you'd make a great subject for a photo. Ever thought about modeling?" I laughed, my cheeks flushing, my heart fluttering, his compliment a spark I couldn't ignore, a connection I wanted to explore. We started dating a week later, and it felt like a dream I never wanted to wake up from. Tyler was the kind of guy who'd surprise me with picnic dates at Griffith Park, who'd drive me to the beach to watch the sunrise, who'd hold my hand as we walked along the Venice boardwalk. The sound of waves a backdrop to our love, his laughter a melody I couldn't get enough of. We spent evenings in my apartment, binge-watching sitcoms, the popcorn bowl between us, his arm around my shoulders, his warmth a comfort I thought would last forever. We'd cook dinner together, the kitchen filled with the scent of tacos and lime, his teasing voice a balm to my long days, his kisses a promise I trusted. We moved in together 6 months ago, my apartment a haven with fairy lights, a shelf of photography books, and a bed where we'd whisper our dreams, the sheets soft, the future bright, the life we'd built a canvas I thought would never tear. Maya had been my best friend since college, a 26-year-old Instagram influencer with a perfect smile and a perfect life. Her feed filled with beach selfies, smoothie bowls, and sponsored posts. Her energy magnetic, her charm undeniable, her friendship a thing I thought was unbreakable. We met in a photography class at UCLA, bonding over our shared love for capturing the world through a lens, our weekends spent chasing sunsets, our nights spent editing photos, our dreams a shared vision I thought would never fade. Maya lived in a sleek condo in Santa Monica, her closet a shrine to her style, her life a performance I thought I was a part of, her laughter a sound I thought was mine to keep. She'd always been there for me, her voice sweet as she'd say, "Ava, you're the best friend I've ever had." Her hugs tight, her words a bridge I thought we'd cross together, a bridge I didn't know she'd burn. A few weeks ago, Maya came to me with a request, her voice casual, her smile wide, her lie a thing I didn't see coming. "Ava, I need a huge favor," she said, sitting on my couch, her nails painted a glossy pink, her tone light, her intentions hidden. "I've got this big influencer gig in San Diego, a brand shoot for a swimsuit line, and I need to get there by tomorrow. My car in the shop, and I can't afford to rent one right now. Can I borrow yours? I'll be back in a couple of days, I promise." I hesitated, my car a beat-up 2012 Honda Civic I'd saved up for years to buy. Its seats worn, its paint chipped, its value more sentimental than financial. A thing I relied on, a thing I cherished, a thing I thought I could trust her with. But Maya was my best friend, my partner in crime, my confidant, and I couldn't say no, couldn't imagine her betraying me, couldn't imagine her lying to me, couldn't imagine her breaking me. Of course, Maya, I said, my smile genuine, my heart open, my trust a gift I thought she'd honor, a gift I thought she'd keep, a gift I thought was safe. Just take care of it, okay? And let me know how the shoot goes, I want to see the pics. I handed her the keys, my fingers steady, my faith unshaken, my mistake a ticking time bomb I didn't hear. She hugged me, her perfume floral, her gratitude warm, her words a lie I didn't catch. "You're the best, Ava," she said, her voice sweet, her smile bright, her betrayal a storm I didn't see coming. I watched her drive away, my car disappearing down the street, my trust disappearing with it, my life disappearing without me even knowing. I was at work 2 days later, steaming milk for a cappuccino, the coffee shop buzzing with the morning rush, the air filled with the scent of espresso and pastries, my mind on a photography gig I'd just booked, my mood lighter than it had been in weeks, when my phone buzzed with a notification. A tagged photo on Instagram, a photo that would change everything, a photo that would break me. I opened the app, my fingers trembling, my heart racing, my curiosity a spark I couldn't ignore, my fear a whisper I couldn't silence. It was a post from Maya, a beach selfie in front of a quaint seaside cottage, the ocean sparkling behind her, the caption reading, "Best weekend getaway ever. Beach vibes, living my best life." But she wasn't alone, standing beside her, his arm around her waist, his smile wide, his sunglasses on, was Tyler, my Tyler, the man I loved, the man I trusted, the man I thought was mine. My heart stopped, my breath caught in my throat, my mind reeling as the image burned into my brain, as the truth sank in, as the betrayal cut deeper than anything I'd ever felt. Maya and Tyler, together, on a vacation, in my car, the car I'd lent her for a work trip, the car I'd trusted her with, the car I'd thought she'd use to build her career, not to destroy my life. I dropped the milk pitcher, the metal clattering to the floor, the milk spilling across the counter, my coworkers staring, their concern a hum I couldn't hear, my pain a scream I couldn't silence. I called Maya, my hands shaking, my voice trembling, my anger a fire I couldn't tame, my hurt a wound I couldn't close. She answered on the third ring, her voice casual, her tone a lie, her betrayal a thing I could feel through the phone. "Hey Ava, what's up?" she asked, her laugh light, her ignorance a performance I couldn't stand, a performance I wouldn't let her keep. "What's up?" I shouted, my voice raw, my tears falling, my heart breaking, my world crumbling, my trust a thing she'd shattered, a thing she'd burned, a thing she'd destroyed. "You took my car, Maya, my car, and you used it to take my boyfriend on a vacation. A secret getaway? With Tyler. My Tyler. How could you do this to me, to us, to our friendship, to everything I thought we were? I trusted you, I loved you, I gave you everything, and this is how you repay me. By stealing my boyfriend, by lying to my face, by breaking my heart." Maya's tone changed, her voice cold, her words sharp, her truth a dagger to my soul, a dagger to my life, a dagger to my love. "Oh, Ava, don't be so dramatic," she said, her laugh cruel, her dismissal a slap I couldn't dodge, her betrayal a thing I couldn't deny. "Tyler and I have been talking for months, since before you even moved in together, since before you thought you had him, since before you thought he was yours. He's tired of you, tired of your clinginess, tired of your boring little life, your coffee shop job, your photography dreams. He wants someone like me, someone exciting, someone fun, someone who can keep up with him, someone who can give him what he really wants. I knew you, lend me the car, knew you'd trust me, knew you'd never suspect a thing. Thanks for making it so easy, Ava, your car was the perfect getaway ride." I couldn't breathe, couldn't think, couldn't speak, my tears soaking my apron, my heart in pieces, my world in ruins, my friendship a lie, my love a joke, my trust a thing I'd never have again. I hung up and called Tyler, my fingers trembling, my voice shaking, my pain a tidal wave I couldn't swim against, my anger a volcano I couldn't contain. He answered, his voice flat, his tone cold, his love gone, his warmth a distant memory, his betrayal a thing I couldn't escape. "Ava, I'm done," he said, his words final, his decision made, his heart closed, his future without me, his love a thing I'd never feel again. "Maya's right, I've been over you for a while now. I needed this trip, needed her, needed something more than you, more than us, more than this. We're done, don't call me again." He hung up, the silence deafening, the rejection a knife to my chest, a knife I couldn't pull out, a knife I couldn't survive. I sank to the floor of the coffee shop, my knees hitting the tiles, the spilled milk seeping into my jeans, the coldness of the floor a stark contrast to the heat of my anger, the heat of my pain, the heat of my betrayal. My coworkers hovered around me, their voices a distant murmur, their hands reaching out but not touching, their concern a thing I couldn't feel, a thing I couldn't accept, a thing I couldn't deserve. I clutched my phone to my chest, my breaths coming in short, ragged gasps, my mind racing with memories of every moment I'd shared with Tyler, every moment I'd shared with Maya, every moment I'd thought was real, every moment I'd thought was mine. I remembered the first time Tyler took me to the Santa Monica Pier, the way he'd won me a stuffed bear at the ring toss, the way he'd kissed me on the Ferris wheel, the lights of the boardwalk twinkling below, his promise of forever, a thing I'd believed, a thing I'd held on to, a thing I'd thought was true. I remembered the countless nights Maya and I had stayed up late, editing our photos, dreaming of the day we'd have our own gallery show, the way she'd hugged me when I got my first paid photography gig, the way she'd said, "We're in this together, Ava." Her words a lie I hadn't seen, a lie I hadn't questioned, a lie I hadn't survived. How could they do this to me? How could they take my car, my trust, my love, and turn it into a weapon to hurt me, a weapon to break me, a weapon to destroy me? I saw my car in that Instagram post, parked in the background, its chipped blue paint catching the sunlight, its worn seats holding their secrets, its presence a betrayal I couldn't unsee, a betrayal I couldn't forgive, a betrayal I couldn't forget. I imagined them laughing in that car, driving down the coast, the windows down, the music loud, their hands intertwined, their love a thing they'd stolen from me, their happiness a thing they'd built on my pain, their future a thing they'd carved from my ruins. I sat there, the coffee shop fading into a blur, my tears falling like rain, my heart a shattered thing I couldn't piece back together, my life a ruined thing I couldn't rebuild, my future a dark thing I couldn't see. I stood there, the coffee shop fatting around me, my tears soaking the counter, my heart in shards, my life in tatters, my car a vehicle of betrayal, my trust a thing I'd given to the wrong people, my love a thing I'd given to the wrong man, my friendship a thing I'd given to the wrong friend. My coworkers tried to comfort me, their voices soft, their hands gentle, their pity a thing I couldn't bear, a thing I couldn't face, a thing I couldn't escape. I left work early, my apron still on, my camera bag slung over my shoulder, my dreams a weight I couldn't carry, my life a wreckage I couldn't salvage, my future a darkness I couldn't see through. The weeks after the phone call were a descent into despair, a spiral I couldn't stop, a freefall I couldn't slow, a nightmare I couldn't wake from. I tried to text Tyler, my fingers trembling as I typed, my voice breaking in my messages, my words a desperate plea for forgiveness, for a second chance, for a miracle I didn't deserve. "Tyler, please, I'm so sorry, I love you, I need you, let's talk, let's fix this." I'd write, my tears soaking my phone, my hope fatting with every unanswered text, my heart breaking with every silence, my love a thing he didn't want, a thing he didn't need, a thing he didn't feel. He blocked my number after the first message, his rejection a wall I couldn't climb, his absence a void I couldn't fill, his betrayal a fire I couldn't extinguish. My life started to unravel faster than I could catch the threads, my mistakes piling up like bricks in a wall I couldn't tear down. I lost my job at the coffee shop a week later, my manager noticing my distraction, my tears, my inability to focus, my hands shaking as I tried to pour coffee, my mind elsewhere, my heart elsewhere, my life elsewhere. "You've been a mess, Ava," she said, her voice stern, her decision made, her sympathy non-existent, my livelihood gone, my identity as a barista stripped away, my purpose a thing of the past. I begged her to give me another chance, my voice desperate, my hands clasped, my dignity a price I was willing to pay, but she shook her head, her expression cold, her words final. "We can't keep you on like this." I left the shop, my apron in my hand, my tears soaking the fabric, my future a blank page I didn't know how to fill, my past a weight I couldn't carry, my present a hell I couldn't escape. With no job and no savings, I couldn't afford my apartment, the tiny space in Venice Beach where I'd watched sunsets with Tyler, where I'd edited photos with Maya, where I'd dreamed of a future I'd destroyed, a future I'd lost, a future I'd never have again. The landlord gave me a week to move out, his voice harsh over the phone, his words final. "You're out, Ava. I can't keep waiting for you to pay. I can't keep dealing with this. I can't keep giving you chances." I packed what I could into a suitcase, leaving behind the life I'd built with Tyler and Maya, the memories we'd made, the dreams we'd shared, the fairy lights I'd hung, the photography books I'd collected, the life we'd lived, the love I thought we'd had, the friendship I thought was real. I moved into a swelteringly unbearable motel room on the outskirts of LA. A cramped space with stained carpets, a wobbly stool, and a neon sign that buzzed like a dying insect. The heat a constant reminder of my fall, my failure, my loss. I'd sit on the stool, my knees pulled to my chest, my hands wrapped around a warm can of soda, the taste flat, the warmth unbearable, the comfort non-existent, the silence deafening, the loneliness suffocating, the despair a tide I couldn't swim against. I'd stare at the walls, the stains spreading like a disease, the cracks in the ceiling a map of my broken life, my broken heart, my broken self, my thoughts a loop of regret and pain, my memories a knife I couldn't stop twisting, my past a ghost I couldn't banish. I'd scroll through Maya's Instagram late at night, my phone screen cracked, my battery dying, my tears blurring the images of her new life, my jealousy a poison I couldn't stop drinking, my anger a storm I couldn't calm, my pain a wound I couldn't close. She moved on, posting pictures of herself with Tyler at influencer events, her smile wide, her life continuing while mine fell apart, her happiness a taunt I couldn't ignore, a dagger I couldn't pull out. But the real blow came a month later, when I ran into an old classmate of Maya's, a girl named Leela, at a gas station near the motel. A chance encounter that would change everything, a moment that would shatter me all over again. I was filling up a borrowed bike with air, my hands sweaty, my tank top clinging to my skin, my life a mess, my wallet empty, my spirit emptier, when I saw her pumping gas, her hair dyed blue, her expression casual, her presence a reminder of the life I'd lost, the people I'd lost, the friendship I'd lost. "Hey, Ava," she called, her voice neutral, her tone a mix of pity and curiosity, her eyes soft, her thoughts a mystery I didn't want to solve. I froze, my heart racing, my shame a weight I couldn't shake, my guilt a chain I couldn't break, my fear a whisper I couldn't silence. "Hey, Leela," I said, my voice small, my eyes darting away, my hands gripping the bike pump, my knuckles white, my anxiety a fire I couldn't control. She hesitated, her posture shifting, her words careful, her truth a bomb I didn't see coming. "I heard about you and Maya," she said, her tone soft, her words heavy, her revelation a thing I wasn't ready for. "I'm sorry it ended like that, but you should know something. Maya planned this for months. She's been after Tyler since the day you introduced them, since the day she saw how happy you were, since the day she decided she wanted what you had. She told me last year that she was going to take him from you, that she was going to use your car to make it happen, that she was going to make sure you were out of the picture. She knew you, lend it to her, knew you'd trust her, knew you'd never suspect a thing. She wanted Tyler, wanted your life, wanted to win." My blood ran cold, my breath hitching, my mind reeling as her words sank in, as her truth shattered me, as her betrayal cut deeper than anything I'd felt before. Maya planned it for months. Used my car, my trust, my love to destroy me, to destroy us, to destroy everything. I stood there, the bike pump falling from my hands, the LA heat pressing down on me, my tears mixing with the sweat on my face, my world shattering all over again, my pain a tidal wave I couldn't swim against, my anger a volcano I couldn't contain. Maya hadn't just betrayed me, she'd orchestrated the whole thing, played me like a pawn, used my kindness to fuel her jealousy, used her charm to break Tyler's heart, to break mine, to break everything. I'd thought I was the one who'd been naive, the one who'd been blindsided, the one who'd lost everything, but I'd been a puppet, a tool, a means to an end, a casualty in a war I didn't know I was fighting, a victim in a game I didn't know I was playing. My guilt turned to rage, my shame turned to fury, my heartbreak turned to a burning need for revenge. Not just against Tyler, but against Maya, the girl who'd set this whole nightmare in motion, the girl who'd turned my life into ash, the girl who'd smiled as I burned. I've been in this swelteringly unbearable motel room for 2 months now, and every day the anger grows, a fire that keeps me alive in this stifling, filthy hell, a flame that keeps me going, a purpose that keeps me sane. I'm sitting on the wobbly stool, my back against the stained wall, my phone in my hand, staring at a photo of Maya and Tyler at a beach party, his arm around her, her bikini a taunt, her caption smug. Living our best life. I scroll to Tyler's profile next. His latest post a picture of him at the auto dealership, his smile wide, his caption proud. Top salesman of the month. My stomach churns, my eyes burn, and I can't stop the rage from consuming me, the need for revenge a pulse in my veins, a mission I won't abandon, a justice I won't deny. I keep replaying that moment in my head, the moment I saw the Instagram post, the moment I saw Maya and Tyler together, the moment I realized they'd used my car, the moment I realized they'd betrayed me, the moment I realized they'd broken me. I can still see my car in the background of the photo, its chipped paint, its worn seats, its presence a symbol of my trust, a symbol of my kindness, a symbol of my naivety, a symbol of my downfall. I can still hear Maya's voice, her "he's tired of you," her "thanks for making it so easy," the way her words mocked me, the way her betrayal crushed me, the way her victory left me with nothing, with no one, with nowhere to go. I can still hear Tyler's voice, his "I'm done," his "don't call me again," the way his words rejected me, the way his coldness broke me, the way his decision left me with nothing, with no one, with nowhere to be. I thought I was the only one who'd been naive, the only one who'd been blindsided, the only one who'd lost everything, the only one who'd set this all in motion. But now I see the truth. Maya was the mastermind, the puppet master, the villain, the one who planned it all, the one who used my car, my trust, my love to destroy me, to destroy us, to destroy everything. And Tyler, he was complicit, he chose her, he threw me away without a second thought, without a question, without a doubt, without a care, without a chance, without a heart. They both played their parts in my downfall, and now it's my turn to play mine, my turn to fight back, my turn to make them pay, my turn to make them hurt, my turn to make them see. I decide to hit them where it hurts most. Their reputations, their pride, their perfect little lives, the things they value more than they ever valued me, the things they think I can't touch, the things they think I can't destroy. I start with Tyler, my anger a fire I can't control, my revenge a plan I can't abandon, my justice a thing I can't deny. I know he's up for a big promotion at the auto dealership, a manager position he's been bragging about on Instagram, a job he thinks is his, a job he thinks he deserves. I still have access to his work email. I'd helped him set up his account a year ago, and he never changed the password, never thought I'd use it against him, never thought I'd fight back, never thought I'd be the one to bring him down. I log in, my hands shaking, my heart racing, my anger a fire I can't extinguish, my fingers trembling as I type, my mind focused, my goal clear. I draft an email to his boss, attaching screenshots of his messages with Maya, messages I'd gotten from Leela, who'd kept them as proof, messages where Tyler bragged about slacking off at work, where he called his boss a pushover, where he laughed about fudging sales numbers, his tone arrogant, his words reckless, his attitude a thing I knew would cost him everything. I add a note, pretending to be an anonymous coworker. Thought you should see what Tyler really thinks of you. I hit send, my breath hitching, my satisfaction a bitter taste, my revenge a small victory in a war I'm determined to win, my justice a thing I can't deny, my pain a thing I can't forget. Next, I turn to Maya, my rage a storm I can't calm, my need for vengeance a hunger I can't sate, my target clear, my plan precise. I know she's up for a big brand deal, a partnership with a major swimsuit company she's been posting about on Instagram, a deal she thinks is hers, a deal she thinks will make her. I create a fake Instagram account, my fingers flying across the keyboard, my anger pouring into every word, my pain a fuel I can't stop burning, my revenge a masterpiece I can't stop painting. I post a series of screenshots, messages I'd fabricated, messages where Maya brags about using a friend's car to steal her man, where she laughs about playing the victim to get ahead, where she admits to lying about the work trip, to setting me up, to breaking us apart, my words sharp, my lies convincing, my damage intentional. I tag the swimsuit company, making sure they see, making sure they know, making sure they judge her the way she judged me. A blow she won't see coming, a blow she won't recover from. I watch as the post goes viral, my heart pounding, my smile cold, my justice a fire I can't extinguish. My victory a thing I can't deny, my anger a thing I can't let go. I sit back, my phone in my lap, my breath steady for the first time in months, my anger a quiet simmer, my revenge a balm to my wounds, my heart a battlefield I've finally won, my soul a war zone I've finally conquered. I know what I've done won't fix my life, won't bring Tyler back, won't erase that Instagram post, won't make me whole again, won't make me the girl I used to be, won't make me the girl I want to be. But it feels good, it feels right. It feels like the only thing I can do to make them hurt the way I hurt, to make them feel the way I feel, to make them pay for what they did to me, to make them see the wreckage they left behind, to make them face the monster they created. I look around my motel room, the stained carpets, the buzzing neon sign, the torn curtains, the sticky heat, the empty soda can, and I tell myself this is their fault, not mine, not my actions, not my choices, not my mistakes, not my guilt, not my shame. They did this to me, I whisper, my voice low, my eyes fixed on the cracked ceiling, my hands clenched into fists, my tears long gone, my rage all that's left, my anger a fire that keeps me warm, my revenge a light that keeps me sane. Tyler should have been honest, should have told me he wanted Maya, should have admitted his betrayal, his lies, his choices, instead of sneaking around, instead of breaking me, instead of leaving me. He chose her over me, loved her more than me, wanted her more than me, all while acting like I was the fool, all while acting like I was the problem, all while acting like I was nothing. And Maya, she planned it, used me, knew I'd trust her, took my car, took my man, turned my kindness into a weapon, turned her jealousy into a war, turned her drama into my destruction, all while smiling, all while winning, all while laughing as I fell. They both broke me, they both ruined me, they both left me here, in this hell, with nothing, with no one, with nowhere to go, with no way out, with no way back. They deserve this, they deserve worse, they deserve everything I can give them, everything I can take from them, everything I can destroy. I know I'm wrong, deep down, I know I'm the one who was naive, the one who didn't see the signs, the one who trusted too much, the one who loved too hard, the one who let my blindness destroy my life, the one who lit the match, the one who started the fire, the one who burned it all down. But I can't admit that, can't face that, can't let myself see the truth. That I'm the one who destroyed my own life, that I'm the one who needs to change, that I'm the one who needs to heal, that I'm the one who needs to grow, that I'm the one who needs to learn. Instead, I cling to my anger, my revenge, my need to make them pay, to make them hurt, to make them see what they've done to me, to make them feel the weight of my pain, the depth of my loss, the fire of my rage. I set my phone down, my hands steady, my heart cold, my mind clear, my purpose set, and stare at the wall, the neon sign casting its sickly glow, the sound of the buzz a reminder of my fall, the sticky heat a reminder of my loss, the weight of my anger a new strength, the weight of my revenge a new hope, and wonder if this is who I am now. A girl who breaks, a girl who burns, a girl who fights back, a girl who will never be whole again, a girl who will never be free, a girl who will never be me.